Can you hear me? Check one, check two.
I'm scarred for life, but I'm set for life, and I'm set for life, but I'm scarred for life. And I'm coming at you. I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking psycho, fucking insane. That's the fucking chorus right there.
You nailed it, dude. You nailed it. You nailed it, and you visually transformed into fucking Joe Rogan there,
You
dude.
did.
You fucking,
Oh, Joe Rogan, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
you did. You visually transformed
That's
yourself into Joe Rogan. It was amazing.
You're watching the Big Room live on Twitch. You're the Big Room. You're watching the Big Room live on Twitch. Yeah.
To an empty room. Ew. That looks good.
Heidi ho, Lord of the Host.
Yeah. How is
Do I
the
have
world?
something?
Yeah, I hear ya.
Wow. Can you hear me louder when I do that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I got a new audio system, and for some reason it's not coming back in these headphones, but I can hear you, and that's good. That's what it is.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah, man. That's so cool. You got to zoom on your camera. I don't know why they all don't have this feature.
I don't know.
I want to zoom on my camera.
Everybody wants to zoom on their camera.
Damn right they do.
It's all about zoom on the camera. There we go.
Hey, jealous.
Hey. So, how's the world? How's the life? How's the everything?
Oh man, everything's good. I just been working. Got a clip. Somebody might have in Uber and Lyft. Somebody may have or may not have committed murder and told me about it during one of my rides. I don't know. It's weird. It was weird.
Well, yeah, I mean, at what point did you get scared? It had to be fairly early, right? I mean,
well, I'll show you the clip, and it was done it was done in a non-threatening way at all, and the guy wasn't threatening. So but yet there's a lot of weird things. The hand to the hand to the hand of K-Rock. Ah, nice. Time for our favorite question to ask. What are you drinking? Aha. What is?
Oh.
Cool glass.
Yeah, it's a good glass. It's a good tumbler. Put a nice cube in there, please. Today is why are we on this weird screen?
Oh, I did it.
There we go. Today is National Whiskey Appreciation Day.
I had no idea, but I too am drinking a whiskey.
Which one are you drinking? What is the?
Well, you first. You first. What did you have in your tumbler?
I'm drinking the one. I'm drinking one of the ones that you got me. I'm drinking the Writer's Tears.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
Writer's Tears.
Irish whiskey.
Yeah. I don't know if it's technically Irish, but it's Writer's Tears. That's good.
Okay. Yeah, maybe not from Ireland, but good
Yeah, it might not
quality
be from.
stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
There was a cup that I gave you with that because I had one and you had one. Mine got broken. I no longer have mine, but it said Writer's Tears on it.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look for that.
Yeah, you have a Writer's Tears glass that came with that bottle, and I gave you one and I kept one. But like I said,
Okay.
in an accident, mine got broken. Yeah, I don't know if it would taste any better out of there, but
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, of course, right? Probably specifically made for that type of whiskey. Sip it up, sip it up. Sip, sipperoo. I made a concoction of mine. I am drinking. I got this big bottle of Grant's. It's
Okay.
the 1.75 liter. It's a triple wood blended Scotch whiskey.
Okay.
This is not as smoky as the Johnny Walker Red Label. You could see like the
Mhm.
color matches almost exactly the Johnny Walker Red Label, which I also have, and that has more barrel taste in it than this does. Even though this says this is matured in 3 different types of wood. So it's a triple wood,
Sure.
but it doesn't. It's not. It must not have been like a charred wood, where the Red Label Johnny Walker must have been more charred because it definitely has more of a kind of a smoky flavor to it.
Okay. Writer's Tears is an Irish whiskey. It is.
Okay, all right. I thought I recalled that being the case. So then, yeah, I took the Grant's triple wood and I poured it over some pecans. I have a
Oh, okay.
pecans that I bought. So I roasted the pecans, and then while they were still hot, like it really brings the oils out of the pecans. I threw them in the air fryer for like 3 minutes, and like basically on the frying setting. So like then I threw a bunch of them and I covered them with that whiskey and some of this sapjack.
Okay.
Bourbon. It's a bourbon aged maple syrup.
So, okay. Okay.
Bourbon. Yeah, bourbon infused in bourbon barrels. This has a pretty.
Right.
It's a really good flavor, actually.
It's you'll drink together. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got a concoction that ends up looking really like this. Like you see, it's all. I don't know. It got pretty dark. Like it definitely picked up a lot of the oils from the pecan. And, and then the syrup just kind of sweet out. It's a killer drink. It's pretty awesome. Actually, it turned out great. No. Let's see. I'm using Sapjack organic maple syrup with a triple wood.
Right.
So, you got any suggestions?
Yeah, that'd have to be I think
and the pecans are in there too.
Right.
So that throws it for a loop.
Right. Well, I think it's got to be some sort of combination of the triple sapjack. The triple sapjack.
Yeah.
It sounds like remember the dive that Rodney Dangerfield did in Back to School.
Yeah.
It's called like the
Triple Lindy.
The Triple Lindy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We call it just a pecan triple sapjack.
I'm putting full of sapjack.
Pecan triple sapjack.
Pecan.
We can call it the pecan Christina Trapjack. Remember that name?
I do remember that name. Yeah.
Pecan triple chap jack. Christina. God, I can't remember her last name.
But,
I just said it.
Yeah.
Drapchak. It was Drapchak.
No, it wasn't Drap Jack, was it?
Yeah, Drapchak.
Drap
Drapchak.
Jack.
I know you never hear that name anywhere. You never know any. You never met any other Drapchaks. Fucking weird name.
Yeah.
God bless her wherever she is. I
Wherever
hope
she
she's alive
is.
and well. Unlike Denise Sprankle and Carrie Hines. Rest in peace, both of them.
Denise is dead. She died.
Yeah, they were both so nerdy. Those girls were so nerdy. And then in 8th grade, they both turned dirty.
Yeah, what's her name?
And then in
Denise,
high
right?
school, they developed a drug addiction. And they did not last long.
No, Denise has been dead for at least
She had
15
some
years.
kids. And she had kids.
Yeah.
She managed to have like 2 kids or something.
Yeah.
And Carrie Hines died before her. Like in her 30s or something. Because of drugs.
I think Denise was probably in her 30s.
Wow.
Yeah, she's definitely in her 30s.
Maybe late 30s, where the other one was like early 30s.
Maybe.
It was a shame. It was a shame, man. It was a shame, specifically for Carrie Hines, because she was really pretty and she was so sweet, and I had a crush on her in like 8th grade. And I went to her room one time, and she stripped naked in front of me, and I was like, and I had not had any sexual well, I have had with previous mentioned in this episode, but with her, I was like, her parents were downstairs, and her sister was in the room with us.
Oh, boy.
It was an awkward setup. I'm like, what is going on right now? I'm like feet from you, and you're completely bare naked. Oh, what should I wear? And just like, I'm like, I wanted to reach out and touch and do things, and I just felt trapped. I was like, this is
I just could not stop crying. I don't understand why.
set up. That's gonna, yeah. I was crying inside. That's for sure. But yeah, that was, and then I was like, this girl is really something. She got a dual personality, because I thought she was a goody nerd girl. Great someone to date. And she did that. And then she really proved me wrong after I, left. And she found drugs.
Yeah.
Hopefully she found the Lord along with those drugs.
Just before she died.
That's right. So cheers to being alive.
Yeah, being alive at that. Oh.
Wow. That is a strong syrup. I made, like, it's not a syrup, but like the simple syrup that's in there, it really took on a lot of the pecan, like, nutty flavor. Like, it's really strong, almost gritty, like the tannins or whatever the oils are. Like, it really pulled a lot of flavor out of those nuts. I'm gonna eat one of the nuts. I'm gonna eat one of those. I'll be right back. Okay.
Have you,
So
have you eaten one of these yet?
no, I have not. First one. Mm. It has that like really nutty flavor. Super, super nutty. Like roasting them really bring out the nutty flavor. But it didn't soak up any of the whiskey, from what I could tell. The whiskey must have just pulled all the nut flavor out of this. But
Right.
I think this could be matured. I only made this like 3 hours ago.
Ah, okay.
I think it needs to.
Soak overnight.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
I'm gonna refill it. I'm gonna refill this and let it do its thing. So that the flavor is really.
That's what you should do.
How you been? How's life?
I've been good. I've been good, man. I've been good. Got back into the swing of working, and
All alive. Look at you all alive and breathing and everything.
I think right. Yeah, so got back into work.
3 weeks ago, all but the corpse.
Right. Been breathing good. No issues there.
You been what?
Been breathing good.
Breathing good? Pooping?
Yeah. Regular pooping.
Breathing and pooping are pretty important things in life. Ends up.
Two
Who
of
knew?
the most, two of the most important things.
Gotta poop, you gotta breathe.
But yes, doing that stuff.
You've been doing that stuff? Been doing some breathing?
Breathing. Doing gambling. Been doing a lot of gambling.
All right. Back in the gambling seat. How's it going?
Yeah. Pretty not bad. Nothing huge, but yeah, I won 600 and
wow.
I won $666.66.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
On one. Yeah, one tournament.
Exactly that amount.
Exactly that amount.
How is that possible?
I don't know, but I did it.
But I don't know, but you thank Lucifer.
I did. I thanked Lucifer. I did actually. I went to after I won the $666.66, and then I recalled that my big win was also a combination of sixes. Back last year.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was 66.
Pack with the devil.
And then I got $260.66. So then I was just like, I saw it and I was like, this is crazy, man. So
that is crazy.
So I went over to the DraftKings casino. They have a online casino, which I never go to because it's all just pure luck. But they have a game. You remember that show used to be on TV? It was a game show called Deal or No Deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have a version of Deal or No Deal at the DraftKings casino, where you have to pick a case between 1 and 26.
Okay.
Yeah, and I usually pick like either a 7 or an 8, or something like that, some kind of lucky number thing. And I said, you know what? I'm going to test Lucifer here. I'm picking case 6. And it's like, for the amount that I play, like the lowest case is 10 cents and the highest case is $500. And so you play as long as you can, and cases keep on disappearing, going away, and then they make offers to you. And so I picked case 6, played as long as I could, got through. I was like, all right, I'm opening my case. Case 6 had the highest amount, $500, and it was a 4 times victory. So I won like $2,000.
What?
Yeah.
You're killing it, B.
I was just like, praise Satan. Praise Satan.
Wow.
I would never take case 6.
No. But you and Satan have always been pretty tight.
Yeah.
you've had an understanding, you know?
There's definitely
You've
an
seen both
understanding.
sides, and I think it's come around, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
life is a balance, right?
I understand where he's coming from. I understand where he's coming from.
yeah.
I'm not saying I agree. I'm not saying I agree with everything he does, but
No.
I understand where he's coming from.
And if indeed it was the archangel,
Right.
Lucifer, who brought light and knowledge and to the world,
To the
and
world,
we
the
ate
man.
of that tree of knowledge, which made us self-aware. I mean, yeah, you can blame him for all the, now we know guilt, now we know shame. Yeah, but we can also, oh, I can't shut off my mind from thinking now.
Right.
Damn you, Lucifer. But we have the ability to plan things. We have the ability to live outside of the now, which is a blessing and a curse. And we have to actually retrain ourselves to stop thinking so much about the past and the future, because it's thinking about the past. You live in the past, you can't move forward with your life. You end up getting depressed. You believe all your best days are behind you. If you think too much about the future, then you get anxiety and you get anxious, and you're like, oh, but you're never happy in the now, because you're always thinking your best days in front of you, and you don't appreciate the now. Dogs are great at appreciating the now. All you got to do is look at them and they smile. Let's go. Every moment's a great time. We see it in our pets. We see it.
Hey, we got you. Did you just log on, or?
I did not know.
Oh, somebody's here viewing. Let's say hello to whoever.
Hello, viewer. Hello, viewer. We saw you pop on. Ask us any questions you like. Any questions. If you're from across the pond, either way, we got you covered. We know people.
We do. We know people.
But yeah, man, that's it. So, you can get real mad at Lucifer for giving us the tree of knowledge. But I mean, humans wouldn't be humans if it wasn't.
Technically, I mean, he didn't give us the tree of knowledge, right? He just gave us. He just convinced us to eat from it.
That's true.
God gave us the tree of knowledge, and said, "Hey, here's the tree of knowledge. By the way, don't ever eat from it.
Don't eat from it.
Don't eat from it," he said.
So really, whoever God's name is,
yeah,
that's
why the fuck did he make it in the first place?
Just to tempt us. So who's really the tempter?
Who's really the tempter here?
That's a question that not as many people should be asking.
All right.
Everybody claims to read the Bible, book 1, book 2. I mean, I've read it. I was indoctrinated into that at a young age. I read it. And then there's like all these other versions of it, and and then there's the Quran and the Jewish version of it. What do they call it?
Torah or something like that? Or?
Torah. Yeah.
Torah.
So, but nobody ever talks about that. Not enough people talk about that. So yeah. So I think that there's, it's okay that you have an understanding. And that, and then maybe he's like, hey man, thanks for having an understanding.
Right. Here's another 60 years on life. Here's another 60 years.
I like that.
I can give that to you. I can give that to you. It's easy. It's easy for me.
I know. I mean, I'm hoping that we stay alive in the reality that in my creation reality, if I'm one of the creators at the source of
wait, do we have this? Do we have it again? Do we have the old?
Yeah, we got somebody.
And we got the wait, how, I don't even remember.
You bringing him in?
I'm gonna bring him in, yeah. There he is. You're with man! For the first time in 2024. Summons the Finnish Monka.
Hey.
I think my connection's really crappy.
Hi.
Hey. I think my connection is crappy.
Yeah, there's a delay on your lips and your words.
Yeah,
hear
there
you.
is.
We can hear you, and now you're frozen.
Yeah,
There's the
Tell the
delay.
kids
I
to get
think
off the
my
interwebs.
connection is horrible.
Yeah. Tell the kids to stop whatever they're
Leaving
doing.
their games.
Tell them it's bedtime. Bedtime, kids. Get off the interwebs. They're both up there gaming.
Oh wait, I got an idea. Hold on. Let's see.
He can cut himself off.
Mm.
Oh, nice one again.
Better or worse?
Better.
That was better.
Okay, cool. I shut off the Wi-Fi.
Your words are
All right.
syncing with your lips better.
Oh,
Moved over to
good.
the
I can hear you
5G.
guys. I did. I 5G'd it. Jeter. I Derek 5G'd.
You dare
Derek
Jeter it.
Jeter.
You don't even know who that is, T.
I don't. I know it's a sport.
You just know the name.
It's a sport.
It's a sport player of some sort.
He's a sport. He's one of those sport players.
It's a sport. Hi.
Heyo.
So I've gotten a new phone since, and so it's a little different. I can't get it to take up my whole screen. So I have like this via StreamYard. There we go. Oh, hi. No.
Hi, it's me.
Sorry, guys.
There I am.
You were in the middle of a toast or something?
No, we were just talking. We were drinking into Lucifer.
Oh, hell, Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The light bringer.
the Lightbringer.
Yes. Yes. Old Lucy. Here's Lucy and Daisy.
He gave BB some blessings for understanding his plight.
Okay.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's it. What do you think I'm still here?
Well, you know,
Tell him the winning amounts, peeps.
Oh, wait, what?
I won. I got what game. I won exactly on in a UFC tournament. I won exactly $666.66.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, there's a price for everything.
Price for everything, man.
Let me find
Got
something.
Hilarious.
So it's been how many weeks? It's been almost a month, guys.
Yeah, I think we talked like the week just after I got back from the hospital, and we haven't talked since.
And that was the week before I went to Nairobi.
Yeah, that was before your
Man.
trip.
I've been around the world since then.
You were
Around
I
the
entered-
world.
I entered a microfiction writing contest.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Not
I
Microsoft.
remember
Yeah.
you telling us you were prepping for that.
Yeah, really, it's such a weird genre of writing. You know, your stories can't be more than 100 words. I mean, that is
How
like
does that work?
that is blurbs, man.
Yeah, that's more like an idea.
Right?
That's the type of contest I could win. I'm
Right?
an idea guy. I don't like
Yeah, I'm an
filling in the
idea
stuff. I just like the big picture.
I like big picture stuff.
Big picture.
I gotta give
So,
you listening.
so we're gonna get to hear that tonight.
Yeah,
100
it,
word
it takes
blurb.
about 25 seconds. If you got 25 seconds to spare.
I don't know if you got to spare a couple of days.
Yeah, and I got and I know we don't have a lot of time, but I got a little clip of a new car.
Yeah, you got to play that for us.
A clip. Oh, from the
It's
Adam.
something else.
Adam in the streets.
Yeah. This one I was driving and I can tell the story whenever you're ready. Let me go get some ice. You guys can bits for a second, then I'll.
Yeah,
Let me know when you're
once
ready.
you come back. You come back. I'll read the story real quick, and then we'll move on.
All right, bet.
Sounds good. But how have you been? How's the house? How's the health? How's the house?
great, man. Like I honestly feel like I'm breathing better than I have in years. Like I'm taking deeper breaths when I do have to cough. I'm bringing
Uh-huh.
stuff up way easier. Like I have more force behind it. You know, so I mean, it still gets in my head sometimes, just because it was barely a month ago that I was in the hospital and couldn't get a breath.
Yeah.
Um, you know, there's times where my brain will go like, "You can't breathe right." And I'll
Remember
be like,
this?
"Shut up, brain! Shut up, brain! Yes, I can." And but
Watch me.
yeah, anytime I do have any kind of cough or anything, it's much more forceful. It's much better. My leg is
Dude,
finally starting to return to normal from just because I couldn't lay down for 6 days when I was
Oh
since
yeah.
I was in my
wow.
chair for like 5 or 6 days in a row. So my leg was just like, oh man, my foot was hurting, my thigh was hurting,
Circulation.
my knee. Yeah, it just sucked. But I
Damn.
got like I bought
A
this pretty
leg.
cool compression boot. It's like
Oh. Okay.
you strap it on your leg and you plug it in and you can set it on different settings, and it like forces air into the boot and tightens it up in like around the foot, then around the ankle, then up into the calf, and then it releases
So it's
air.
Oh,
kind
so
of
like
like
massages. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind
it
of.
goes through like a 20-minute. You can choose like three different cycles, and it goes
Oh,
through
that's pretty
20
cool.
minutes.
keep
So that it,
investing in that shit, B. Keep
yeah,
investing. Massage, electric massage is the fucking. It's something that we all need, and nobody can afford to go to a regular masseuse.
You
They're too expensive. But
yeah,
need a
electric
robot
massage
with
does exist, and man,
electric
I need
massage.
it. It saved me so many times from different cramps and knots
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
So I got that, and got a massage pillow thing to rest my foot on at night.
Good.
So, but my leg, for a while there, for maybe I don't know, a good 2 weeks after I got out of the hospital, like I was like, my fucking leg, like it was just always hurting, more so than usual. And what do you say, Karen? Karen said hip, thigh, knee, foot. That
Ooh
was what.
boy.
Yeah, my hips would hurt, my thigh would hurt, my knee would hurt, my foot would hurt. But now just the last week or two, it's starting to get back to normal, so that's good.
Like all of you looks really great. Like you're more animated. Your complexion is good. I don't know if you have less gray hair somehow. Like you made a
I
real
did.
deal.
That would be weird. Yeah, I didn't didn't do anything
You
with
made a
that.
real deal there.
Yeah, yeah, it's been good, man. It's been good. So that's been good.
Satan's been good.
Yeah, the
Good.
house has been good. Larlar came out to visit.
Yes, yes, I own all of this.
Yes, yeah,
The thing's been good to him. Yeah, the house is good.
house.
Yeah, Satan's good. House is good.
I
Yeah,
don't know, I love this.
Little Lorlar had a birthday.
she came out to
Yeah,
visit. Yeah, she came out to visit. So
Nice.
we got. She hung out with Karen and I talking at like 1:30 in the morning, which is
I didn't
crazy.
think she's able to do that anymore.
No,
She's
man, she was
early.
crazy. Yeah, so that was fun. That was good.
Nice.
Yeah, and so yeah, so everything's been good. I've
Great.
been receiving compliments from clients at work and employees. I've been called. I had a client referred to me as being legendary, just like Draven
Of
did.
course.
Yeah,
Nice.
Karen had to remind me. Karen was like, "Isn't that the second person that's called you legendary in like the last 2 weeks?" I was like, "Oh yeah,
They
that is the
recognize the
second
greatness,
person."
man. You are a legend.
Yeah,
You are legendary.
yeah. Karen knew for sure it was the second person.
That's awesome.
And then
Well deserved, I'm sure. Well deserved.
I had an agent that I was talking with. I was helping her through some stuff and all that, and she said to me, "Bryant, you are unending volumes of awesomeness." And I was like,
Ooh,
I
write that
will
down.
take it. Unending volumes of awesomeness. Nice. So, that's been fun. Yeah, so everything's been going along
That's
well.
been fun. Getting compliments has been fun.
Getting compliments from people, you know.
That's fun.
That's fun stuff.
It is good. It's good. That's awesome.
All right,
Oh,
here's my microfiction piece.
oh, maybe we're gonna
Microfiction.
jump right in. All right.
Yeah, this will be super quick. Because it's
Yeah.
microfiction. You know, it has to be. All right, so it's a challenge again. So it was a ghost story. Right? Ghost story that had to have the that had to have someone give a thumbs up. That was the
Okay.
that was the rules. You had to have a ghost story and a thumbs up. And so here's what it was. The name of the piece is cycling.
Okay.
Cycling. And here it is. There was the thumbs up from Timmy. It was go time. I hopped on my bicycle and that was the other thing. I had to have a bicycle in it. There was a thumbs up from Timmy. It was go time. I hopped on my bicycle and pedaled furiously. There was one intersection between me and Mr. McDonald's house. If I could get there quickly, the prank would be legendary. Sure, I would get in trouble. Mom would yell at me about my antics, but this would go down in history. I hurtled into the crossing and heard an extraordinarily loud horn and felt an impact, just enough to knock me down. I quickly got up and looked around. There was a thumbs up from Timmy. It was go time.
Oh, nice. A loop. Ghost loop.
Right. Cycling.
Oh, that's
right?
really
Cycling.
clever. Yep.
Nice.
And it's the cycle.
Right?
That's really clever.
Cheers to Vivi. Vivi does it again. Woo!
We'll see. It hasn't been rated yet.
Oh,
but
you did it.
I-
You did it. You did it for me.
Yeah, you did it.
You did it. You
What
did
is
it.
it?
You did it, boys. You did it. So which one of you guys is gonna fuck?
Now, which one of you assholes are gonna fuck me? Now, which one of you? So, which one of you assholes are gonna fuck me? I will. I will. So speaking of legendary, which that's another legendary story, and yes, Phoebe, you win in my heart, whether they recognize it or not. It's brilliant.
That's what I'm saying.
So the past 2 nights, I've been doing on-set artist for the TV show, and the one guy I was working with, Kennedy.
Kennedy swing batter.
Kennedy. That's what I always call him. The swing batter. Kennedy swing batter. So was an actor back in LA back in the day, and he.
Now he is a drug.
No. He was hanging out. So he was in a play with Cage, and where the clubhouse was for the playhouse was the second floor, and he was around while Cage and Jack were writing down were writing down their skits for Tenacious D. All their Tenacious D concepts. So he was around for that stuff.
Wow,
That's awesome.
that's a great tie together. And that just happened, folks.
Time.
That's how we roll in the big room. The minds are connected.
Wow.
Yes, we do have a bit of a hive mind. It's the big room. We grew up with each other. But we just made a Tenacious D reference for those of you who didn't catch it. And T, within the last 2 days, was 1 degree of separation from the D.
Yeah.
Yep. And even like the best part of Tenacious, like the origin of Tenacious D.
Yeah.
Man.
You know, I think Tenacious D is bigger than both of their acting careers, if you ask me.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, yeah. And they wouldn't have acting careers if it wasn't for that. And the TV show is better than the movie. I mean, the TV show is just everyone was a laugh Olympic.
So truth. So actually, so he was saying JB grew up in the neighborhood of this theater, and it was Tim Robbins. Tim Robbins?
Yeah.
From Shawshank.
Yeah.
that his name?
Yeah.
It was his theater company.
He's a great actor.
And he is a great actor. So he, was making money. He had this theater company that he had, kind of, I don't know if he would direct or just owned it or whatever, right? And Jack was grew up in that neighborhood, and he was always hanging around as a kid, and so that's why JB was in the Neverending Story 2 and like other stuff. Like he was like reaching out into the work, but he would always be coming around, and he was just that ball of energy. And
Right.
Robbins enjoyed him, so so he kept putting him out there, trying to get him out there. And
Nice.
at least that's what Kennedy told me the other night.
That's so cool, man. Very cool.
That was awesome.
It was awesome. Awesome
Well, great
stuff.
job, Beebs.
Rocket stuff.
T.
Great
what
job.
Are you drinking?
Aha. Well, we didn't have any alcohol in the house, but there's always, in our household, as one of our friends always said, there's
You always
always
got rubbing
just enough.
alcohol.
Always got rubbing alcohol. There's always enough of something to go around. Like they come, and this is way back when we were all starving artists. They were like, yeah, when you're over there, there's always just enough for everybody. There's never a lot, and you never know you got it, but there's always enough for everybody. And I think that's a beautiful way to live. So I didn't think there was anything in the house, but this was in the freezer. There was just about half of it.
Casamigos, nice.
Yeah. I think this was a birthday gift from somebody.
It's a great birthday gift.
So it's been around since.
It's a small
last
bottle
September.
of Casamigos. That's weird.
I know, it's like a beer bottle of Casamiga.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
anyway, there's just a little bit of sipper left of that, and then I had a little bit of, I forgot this was even in there. This is gin and green tea and throat tea, which I had mixed down. It's pretty diluted, but there's a little left. This was from, what the hell was I doing? Something in the music world that this is left over from. What was the last music thing I did?
Oh yeah, tell us
What
about
was it
your endeavors here, T, with your music biz.
Hey, yeah. Oh, we were on DVE. You heard Jimmy Kimmel. We were on DVE a couple weeks ago. That was nice. Oh, this is from Akron. We did a show the next day in Akron, Ohio.
Awesome.
Yeah, and the CD release happened. I think that happened after you were out of the hospital, BB. Our album you can listen to on all your favorite streaming platforms. You can hear all the songs now. That's
awesome.
recorded. Or you can come see us live, where you hear the new music that we'll be releasing next year. But you can only catch that live. And we're playing this Friday. We are kicking off the Millville Music Festival, which is the largest local music festival, I think, in Pennsylvania. I'm just going to say that. At least it's the largest in Pittsburgh. And we'll be playing in Mr. Small's Theater, the upstairs, on the SOS stage. We're kicking that off Friday at 6:30.
Awesome, man.
So, yeah, there's that. And and I'm drinking a little kombucha. I knew I had kombucha. I was like, oh, just take care of my gut tonight. But then I found a little booze. I'm doing that.
I have not been drinking. Like I've been focusing on just like getting ripped, and
That's funny.
It is.
This kind of ripped, not this kind of ripped. I've evolved, man.
Right?
yeah, man. I've been healthy lifestyling it, man, and it's been cool. Yeah, I've shed like 8 pounds. I'm on a
Really?
Yeah, you wake up
I'm a
after
little lightheaded, but I'm good.
Hey, oh, the leeches. The leeches, about a pound of blood every day.
Yeah.
So what did you change?
Take the alcohol out, man. Drop the
Yeah,
beer.
I haven't drank beer in like a long time. Well, I mean, except for my
Oh, yeah.
vacation, I had some beers while I was in Nairobi.
Right.
And when you go on vacation, the rules got to go off. You know, they got to.
Gotta
It's
go
just
out.
yeah. It's just about
Enjoying
yeah.
where you are.
Yep. So I enjoyed great foods over there. It was awesome. I bought we rented the Airbnb I rented for us was perfect. I had no problems this time, and I loved it so much because we flew into Nairobi. You know, my wife met me at the airport, and then from there we went right to the Airbnb, and everything in Nairobi and much of Kenya. Well, certainly like Nairobi, like and Kisumu in the bigger cities, they have compounds that are like gated. So they're gated communities, and everything's gated communities with guards. So you drive in through the gate, and it's gated 24 hours, 24/7. You know, because there's a huge income gap over there. It's disgusting, actually, and sad and pathetic that leaders of companies and countries just nobody values the worker. You know, it's just crazy, man. But anyway, that's how it is. I can't change it. So we live in this world. But you know, but the place I picked was awesome because it's called Next Gen Mall. So there's a big mall, and the mall it's like a strip mall type thing where there's a big open patio that has like open seating. It's all tented. It's under like this huge tent, and all around in a C shape are just different restaurants, restaurant after restaurant after restaurant. So you go and like literally, like the Airbnb that we had, it was perfect. It had a 65-inch TV with Netflix, with Google on it. I could cast my shit from my phone, and we walked out the back. Walk downstairs, and like
a loner in Paris,
two
making a slinkity sound.
2-minute walk. We're inside of the Next Gen Mall and just have like Ethiopian food, like with like authentic Ethiopian food. We had Ethiopian one night, like Chinese another night. They had a seafood place. Of course, African cuisine. They had a Mediterranean place, and a handful of other things. But those are the ones that we enjoyed, and that was Cynthia's first time ever having Chinese food in her life.
What did she have?
Yeah, she loved it.
Start out with?
Szechuan beef.
Good place to start. That might have been my first. It might have been Szechuan chicken. I know it was at Szechuan downtown.
Yes.
I know that was one of your favorite go-tos. Always be.
His was the curry as well. He loved the curry chicken.
Yeah, my dad used to eat Szechuan beef all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was just like, it was great. It was like Sam's. It was very much. It's just like that thinly sliced beef. That just so tender in the brown sauce with some fried rice. And she's like, never had fried rice. It's fucking awesome.
Dude, so much fun with her. So much fun.
There's a Burger King in Next Gen.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And it was fun to go to the Burger King. Yeah. There's a Burger King and a Pizza Hut. We didn't do the Pizza Hut. Oh, no, wait. Did we? We did. I got us a pizza. I got us a pizza from Pizza Hut, and it was good. It was all right. They don't do Burger King.
Royale with cheese.
Well, so for the Domino's, it was Domino's, not Pizza Hut. It was Domino's.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and the pepperoni's not pepperoni. It's
Pepperoni.
like
the Salisbury tastes like Salisbury's.
It's made from Turkey. It's like the people that own these restaurants, I think, are Muslim, so there's no products. And even at the Burger King, we got the Whopper Juniors because that's my favorite. I was like, you got to try the Whopper Junior because it's a nice size. It's got all the flavor.
It's the tomato and the mayo.
Yeah, the way they come together, and it's not so big. Like the Whopper is too much bun, and it's just too big. So we each got a Whopper Junior and fries. She loved it, and it was on point.
Has she? No, she's had that before.
No,
Has she ever had that?
no,
Wow, that's awesome.
no, and it was super expensive. Like same prices as here. Like, it was like it was actually more expensive than here. Like for two Whopper Juniors and two fries and two sodas, it was like $8. But that was like the package deal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or wait, no, that was like $12. And then after that, we were still a little bit hungry, so I got us a Whopper, regular Whopper with bacon, just to see what's up, and we split that, and that was like
Turkey bacon,
$8. Yeah, and it was turkey bacon. It wasn't real bacon. So
it's like a hipster burger over there.
Right?
Hipster burgers for $12.
Yeah,
Lawrenceville burgers.
But other than that, it was on point. Yeah, she never had Ethiopian food either. She didn't care for the Ethiopian. I did though. It was really cool. It was spicy, and I got it was like a sampler platter. So there's like 7 different containers, like this big around.
Yeah.
Of like sauces, and this one was like a meat sauce. This one was like goat, like this one was like, there was just a variety of different things. But yeah, it was an interesting, really interesting flavor. And yeah, it was great. But we had a great time, and I love that, without me having to leave the compound, had like every access to every kind of food that we wanted. There was a grocery store there, so we were able to get groceries.
Oh, that's nice.
So we, we made our own breakfast, and then, did things for dinner. And then for our anniversary, I took her to this famous rooftop bar, which was literally like we could have walked there. It was like 3/4 of a mile, less than that, probably half a mile from where we were staying. And it's like a famous rooftop bar.
Oh, awesome. Pictures?
In Nairobi. Yeah, I got some pictures.
I'm going to want to see those.
Oh, yeah, I'll share them over on the BigRoom.
Yeah, cool.
And it was great, man. It was cool. It was a really great week. So that was happy to be
able to make love.
That's all we did.
Maybe.
Grocery
She's
shopping.
my wife,
Fast food and fast loving. That's why they call me the cruiser.
I go in cruiser.
Next line.
No idea.
Next line. They should call him the dork. John Candy.
John Candy. Dude, I just saw a whole bit on John Candy like 2 nights ago.
Like a story, like a documentary kind of thing. Is that what you're saying, or a bit?
An article, I think. I can't remember what it was. Something.
Is my voice cutting out? Is my voice cutting out?
No.
Okay, I didn't know if you guys couldn't hear me when you're talking, or like it was
no.
No. Okay, good.
No.
Good. All right.
But we got to see this video ad.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So here's.
Oh, hey, you know what? Guess who I contacted and talked to a bit this past week?
Harry Delsa.
How open is that? What an open-ended question is that? If either of you guessed it, it would be insane.
Did you not hear my guess?
Yeah, I heard.
Did you not hear my guess?
I did.
Did you not hear my?
I know. I think I used to be Facebook friends with him for a while, but I could not take it, man. I could not. I could not take it. Like,
I remember you talking about that, dude.
Oh God, did he still fucking Harry? But now he's fucking 20 years older, so he thinks he got some kind of knowledge on stuff. Oh, it's horrible. It's painful. It is painful. Okay. It's painful. And it's one of the,
I think it was around Republican voting season, probably 4 years ago.
yeah.
It's the last time
Yeah,
it popped up.
and it's
on
one of
my-
those. It's one of those entities that you can't communicate with. Like you can't. He is not. Not. There's no input into his brain. Like there's
It's not a
nothing.
communicate. It's not a conversation.
He 100% controls the volume on his own input, and if it's something that he did not intentionally tune to himself, he puts that shit on mute. Like that is just. It is, like he is not hearing whatever you have to be saying. Doesn't matter what kind of sense it makes. But no, fucking Ukla the Mock.
What? Come on.
Ukla the Mock, dude.
Where? When? How? Rand and Adam, right?
Rand and Adam. Yeah, it was on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I saw an article pop up. And on an article, I saw a thing pop up from the Ukla the Mock page, which I guess I followed years ago, but I never really saw updates or anything from it.
Yeah.
And at the end of last month, they were inducted into the Filk Hall of Fame.
I don't know what that is.
Filk is
I don't remember what
the
that
people who write songs about comic books or science fiction or
is. Oh, okay.
like Dr. Demento type stuff.
Yeah.
Funny songs. They were inducted
Hall
into the
of
Filk
Fame?
Hall of Fame. Yeah.
That's awesome.
In 2012, they had, which I didn't even know this, but in 2012, they had the most requested song of the year on the Dr. Demento show.
Wow. Did they say which one?
Tantric Yoda, which I had never listened to before. And as soon as I heard about it, I went and I bought it from their Bandcamp
great.
website. But yeah, so they posted something, and I was like, dude, I'd love to know what song that you guys were singing in that clip, because you could see Rand was getting into it, and he was, totally screaming, and they're like, dude, I said, I remember when we first met you guys at the Pittsburgh Comic Con, and Rand in the middle of the show was like, hey, I don't know if these guys here are in some kind of acoustic sweet spot.
Yeah.
Acoustic sweet spot, but they're laughing at all of our references. And nobody else seems to be getting it. And they're like, yeah, dude, those were good times. So yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, I still have their signed CD for "Smell No Evil," and on it says
nice.
to TK or to our drunkest fan, TK, Adam and Rand, to our drunkest fan.
Nice.
So cool.
Those were the days.
You guys were legendary at those things. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
No.
That was damaging. I don't know how we didn't get arrested, to be honest with you.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Your stories from those things are just.
The fact that
I only did one, and
yeah, and when you were there, that's when it was at the karaoke and we were throwing chairs.
Yeah.
Throwing chairs.
Yeah.
Nobody got arrested and nobody wound up in the hospital. It was insane. It was like 15 years of just once a year. It was like the purge. It was like the movie Purge. for the course of it. Except ours went from Thursday
Totally.
to Monday morning.
Oh my goodness. That's so true.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You looking for that video?
The days.
I got it.
All right.
Now you guys.
The only preference that I know so far that Ad Hoc shared before you showed up was that he felt like he may have had a passenger who admitted to committing murder. That's what I said. I said, at what point did you get scared? I would have been scared.
I didn't get scared because the thing is that so here's what happened. So it was a weird It was a weird ride. So I go down town to this strip district, and there's a guy and a woman, and he's holding a baby. And they go to get in my car, and he's holding like a baby, like an 8-month-old baby. And I'm like, you guys not have a car seat? Like, I can't take you without a car seat. Oh, man, really? Yeah, like, sorry, man. It's, against the law. I'm not going to risk it. Like, maybe, And it right away was like, he's like, all right, well.
So we set it down on the curb and said, let's go.
No, he's like, okay, well, you could take us to where we are going to go. There's a car that we left the car seat there, and we just walked down here. So you could take me there, get the car seat, and bring me back. I was like, yeah, I can absolutely do that. It was just like 2 miles up the road, and it was an easy back and forth. So they left it at a restaurant, Redfin Blues, which is under the 31st Street Bridge. So
yeah, I've been there.
Have you?
Yeah.
The hell? That's crazy you've been there, B. That's where they have an awesome Bloody Mary. If you ever go back, I highly recommend.
I've had it a couple times.
The pickle.
Yeah.
Fuck, you probably told me about it, but I didn't remember. But I had it the summer before last. It's the Whipple whiskey pickle.
Yeah, it's good.
It's killer.
It's a good place in the summer when you get outside.
It's so good. You feel like you're at the beach.
Yeah, the river's right there and boats. It's nice. I like it,
dude. Well, if you ever go back, let me know, because that's like a bike ride, literal bike ride for me, right across the bridge. I mean, I'm on 34.
Has Cynthia ever been there?
Yeah, right.
I'm just joking, because sorry.
Because, Nairobi and all that.
Burger King.
It's a weird story, because the first time she ever ate food in Nairobi was with me. It was the weirdest thing. Huh?
You guys are crazy.
You guys are crazy.
So, okay. Right, so you take him to get the car seat.
Yeah, so he gives the baby to his wife.
You assume.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they were actually married, but baby mama, whatever the case may be. But the guy, he seemed normal. He seemed very Hawsy to me. So you never know. You know how Hawsy was. You never know if the stories that he's telling you.
Right. What he's spinning.
What's going on. But this guy, we're going, and he's from California. I'm not going to ruin anything. He's from California, and I'm like, I lived in California, and then he's like, yeah, I lived in Los Feliz, and I was like, he asked me where, and I said, I was Hollywood area, and he's like, yeah, I lived in Santa Monica. I was like, well, that's where I wish I would have lived. Hindsight being 2020, that's where I would have lived, but I wanted to work in film, blah 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 blah. And he's like, yeah, I was there in Los Feliz. I was like, oh, I was in East Hollywood. So I was like neighbors there. And he was like, yeah, this part. Anyway, so we kind of convinced about that. And then all of a sudden he busts out with this. Roll the clip, PJ.
I don't have any clip.
You got the clip. There you go. Good job, PJ. You're not PJ, B. You're BB. All right, here we go. Oh, wait.
You guys are color coordinated.
Did you hear the audio?
No.
I still got to select the damn audio button?
Probably.
Gosh. Also share audio tab. No. It's selected. To share audio, share a tab or screen instead. Stupid.
Put your titty back up, Dale.
No volume.
Subtitles?
You got no audio?
No audio.
No.
Well, that's jive, because you should definitely be in audio.
Are you getting audio?
Oh, right. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I got audio. All right, let's try this again. Maybe if I move it to my main screen. Hold on.
Yeah, that's probably
Okay,
it.
wait, here we go. I got it. Damn, they put another switch. Like I shouldn't have. If you're sharing the screen, you want to share the audio. Okay, there is another little knob I had to flip. Okay, here we go. So again, that was a setup, and then he drops this bomb on me.
We're not seeing the screen. Okay.
All right, let's take it back. Here we go.
So it was almost exactly 19 years. What was it? Almost 20 years here, and I was there for 20 years, almost exactly.
Yeah.
And now I'm back. But we might move to Florida. We haven't decided yet. We're kind of figuring it out.
Yeah, there's a lot of options, man. I mean,
Yeah, we had to leave though. Our parents killed themselves in our patio.
that's
Like
terrible.
our dad killed himself, killed our mom, and killed himself on our patio.
Damn, that sucks.
Bro, it's heavy, right?
That's
I know. I
terrible.
just say it casually now, but I know it's a lot. It's like it's a lot to unpack. But it was fucked up.
Wow, man. Sorry you got to deal with that.
Oh, it's all good, man. We're getting through it. Well, that's why she might be a little bit irritable. But I'm gonna grab the car seat. I'll be right back.
I'll be right here.
Thank you.
That's why she might be irritable, because the dad killed the mom and himself.
Yep, and like where the part that I'm like the part that doesn't make sense. Like if I take it back before that, it was that the dad was from like England or something. They came over. They were staying at their place in Rancho Cucamonga or whatever, and like I don't know, like that happens, and then he goes on to explain like, well, they seem like they're on the lam because they don't have any place to stay. He told me they drove their car across the country while this stuff's getting sorted out, like while the property's getting sorted out, and this because her siblings don't want to give her them, like they apparently what he said was the dad made a video before this happened that she gets everything, but the siblings aren't going in for it, and they're fighting it, for whatever they had, whatever. I don't know what the parents or whatever. But he said it happened at their house, him and his wife's house.
Why would he do it at their house? A murder-suicide.
And why are you now like you drove like a week across the country, you, your wife, and your kid, and like you went to Florida, then you came to PA, and they don't have like a place to live, like. And like even when I took them back, I was like, "So do you guys want to change your destination? Because obviously you don't need to go back to Red Phone Blues now." And they're like, "Oh yeah, like where should I take you?" And then he's like, "Where should we go, babe?" She's like, "I don't know."
Whoa.
And that's what I was like, did I just get like some weird kind of, confession type thing where it's like a low key kind of because what happened was when I refused to pick him up, as the night went on, I was like, here's a guy that comes to pick him up and I'm the law abiding guy. Like maybe he's frustrated now. They're running out of money and he wants to turn himself in because, and he sees a guy that's like, here's a law-abiding citizen. He won't take me without a car seat. If I tell him, maybe he reports us to the police, and boom, I'm out of the situation. I don't know. This is just
speculation.
But the point is, I think it's probably legit, but it was just weird.
Are you doing research, BB, right now? What was it? What was the town? Look for murder suicide. He said, outside of West Hollywood. Where?
He told me the town. There, I have more clips where he did tell me the town. I was thinking about the same thing. Like I could look it up.
Jinkies. Jinkies, a clue.
I don't know. It was just weird though.
What was
But
the
just
town?
Weird.
I mean, listen. I always say like this job that I do, I'm like a bartender in the sense that instead of the bartender always gets dished all the secrets. People have things to drink and then they just spill their beans on everything.
Yeah.
So the bartender knows about the affairs. The bartender knows about everything about his clientele because people have, and they just like, and especially doing this job, they're like, I'll never see this guy.
I'll never see this person again.
Tell me shit. Like he just busted out. There's like a double murder that happened. Murder-suicide. A murder-suicide.
Which is why she's probably, what did he say? She's probably going to be a little out of sorts or whatever.
Yeah, because I refused to take him back to the thing. So he's like, yeah, she might be a little irritable. This is why she might be irritable because she's still dealing with, the fact that her parents just murder-suicided each other 2 weeks ago. And we've been on the lam since. Why are you not there? Why are you not in California? Why are you driving? And they're using an Uber because their car broke down.
They ran into the ground.
Bro.
Why?
And now he doesn't have a working car. He doesn't. He's with a baby and her. He's trying to flash like they still got cash or whatever cash that they had. They're burning.
Yeah.
Why would
going to Redfin.
Why would you go to Redfin Blues, which is not cheap? Right. They're not eating at McDonald's and shit. They're going to like there. And it's not super crazy expensive, but everything on the menu is $20.
When your car just breaks down.
Right. Right. It was just after the fact, like, I was just like, this doesn't really add up. But I don't know if you guys want to see any more of the conversation after he gets back in the car.
Well, let's solve this mystery.
Yeah, what do you say when he got back in the car?
I want to hear him say where he was from, like where this happened. Where was their house?
All right, here he comes.
Oh, here you come now.
You know we're not seeing anything, right?
Yeah, this thing's lagging for some reason. It won't let me. StreamYard's bugging out. It's not letting me share it. Hold on.
That's because they know they might be coming too close to solving a mystery. They're like, not on our channel, you don't.
All right, let me reboot that and let's. All right, here we go.
Well, no.
Shit. Screen.
Heavy as hell. So
yeah, man.
Carrying it across the bridge is just a nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, like I wasn't trying to fuck with you, but it was
I get it.
Yeah. Anything would happen, man.
I know.
This is how I pay my bills.
It's a liability. I get it.
Yep.
I know some people are weird about having babies in the car anyways because it's like it's extra pressure and shit. But yeah,
I mean, some people will do, but like me.
Yeah, the guy that down the strip where we didn't. We figured as long as we didn't go on the highway, it'd be all right. But it's all good. You gotta follow the rules sometimes, I guess.
That's when you're killing people.
Used car, but they
I get that.
You approved for a used car. But they because like my credit score, and then ironically, like you can have a lower credit score to buy a newer car.
It's nuts, right? If you're making the money, I mean, the way if you do the math, yeah.
I'm gonna fast forward a little.
Mercedes at E53 coupe, and I sold it for like, what was it, 40? And I was pissed. The way to get out of California, her health care.
Here we go.
I put 85,000 miles on it, but I put a lot of money into it. But I had to sell it. I sold it to get out of California, for the I was pissed. The way to get out of California, her health care provider was basically like, get out of here before, do the trauma and stuff. So
wow.
But yeah, my car was lit.
So like, but that happened to her parents, and then
her dad's from Great Britain. He came out here from the UK, from Manchester.
Manchester.
Stayed in our guest house in Rancho Mirage. And her dad.
Rancho Mirage.
And killed himself on our patio while we were all home. Kids were home. And then killed himself on our patio. And her dad came out and killed her mom and then killed himself on our patio while we were all home. Kids were home. It was pretty fucked up.
That's completely fucked up, man. It's like
some Lifetime movie shit. I know.
Yeah, like
that was my car, AMG. I blacked it out.
Let's go.
I put 40 into the engine. But yeah, then she had a Hellcat.
Well, holy shit.
Yeah, she had a. So yeah, I mean, we were doing pretty well, but then she hit the fans. Now we're like, fuck. We've been basically on vacation for 6 months. We've been but not like the fun kind of vacation. We've been in Florida. We've been
6 months.
2 months. We were in Florida for 3. Before that, we were in Alabama, I think, for a month. So
I mean, you're just like trying to find a new place to live. Like,
we're waiting for her inheritance. I'm in the middle of a lawsuit. Like, it's one thing after another. For her inheritance, I'm in the middle of a lawsuit with my former employer. He owes me $818,000. He wants to settle for $500,000, but I only get like $200 out of that. So my lawyer's going after him for taxes and all this other shit now. So
you got all kind of stuff going on, bro.
Bro, it's insane. I could go on and on. It's we have an 8-month-old baby. I mean, it's just like it's nonstop. But her family's fighting her for inheritance in the UK. So like they have these caveats. Basically, it's a block on inheritance, which what the most fucked up part about it is they know they're not going to win because her dad had like a video will right before he shot his wife and himself. He owned a taxi company in England. And like nothing goes to these people, everything goes to my daughter, kind of shit. And anyways, they wanted to be assholes about it, and just because to spite her, and now it's gonna make us wait till November for her to get her inheritance. And my lawsuit should be cleared in July, but it's like, it's one thing after another. So we're kind of like biding time in Pittsburgh right now. We were staying at my brother's house, but now we got a hotel near him because his landlord was getting pissed off because he rents out here. He doesn't have his own house. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So but we're probably we'll probably get up getting property somewhere out here. He lives in Bridgeville, so.
Oh, okay.
We're looking. She likes the Upper St. Clair area a lot.
Oh yeah, it's nice up there. Expensive.
That's what I know. I'm trying to talk her out of it because I'm like there's not really HOA or anything at the places that she was looking at, but it's still taxes are insane. For like they tax people out the ass over there.
All right, I found it. I found it online.
Okay.
All right, for this. All right, hold on. Here we go. So far, I own this footage that I'm sharing, this video footage. I own it. Anybody who gets in my vehicle has to realize that they're getting videotaped because it's a public ride, and anybody can be videotaped, including celebrities. There's nothing wrong with videotaping or audio taping anybody when they're in public property. This is my property that I own. I own the video. I didn't say anybody's name yet. Some names might be mentioned in this article, but here we go. Victim and shooter names released in apparent Rancho Mirage murder-suicide. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. What a big room.
Wait.
Shh, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Everybody be very quiet. You better go lay down right now.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I'm not sure what's happening, but
I like it.
I'm not sure what's happening right now either, but I like it.
yeah.
I
So
haven't
here
seen
it
that
is.
one in a while.
Here it is. Palm Springs, Desert Sun. The people who died Sunday in Rancho Mirage is what the Riverside County Sheriff's Department believes was a murder-suicide, have been identified by the coroner as two Simi Valley residents. Okay, that already doesn't add up because he said that they were from Manchester. Correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Deputies responded to a home on Lyon Road on the far eastern side of the city to find a man and a woman who had both been shot. The man, who was identified as 61-year-old Carl Ashcroft, was pronounced dead at the scene. The woman, who has been identified as 50-year-old Catherine Ashcroft, was pronounced dead at the hospital. The sheriff's department said they believe Carl and Catherine Ashcroft shot Catherine and himself. Investigators have not publicly said what relationship they had to one another. This is a developing story. The plot thickens, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Huh.
All right, so that was this article. And let's see this one. Identify the victim. So this is November 2015, 2023. Fits the time frame, right? 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Riverside County Coroner's Office identified both the suspect and the victim of a murder-suicide that occurred over the weekend. According to release, the suspect's been named blah, 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 blah. Deputies at Palm Station responded at 2:15 to residents on Lion Street, Rancho Mirage. Upon arrival, they found a man and a woman with gunshot wounds. The man, and then it goes, succumbed to his injuries at the scene. The woman was taken to the hospital where she subsequently succumbed to her injuries. Keller said this case is being investigated as murder-suicide. There are no outstanding suspects, and there is no threat to the community, Keller wrote in a statement. The investigation is currently ongoing, and no further information will be released at this time. Anyone with additional information, that's me, was asked to call Central Homicide Unit Master Investigator Navarrete. So, yeah, there's that. And let's look at one more article that I just saw here.
Well, that's so weird though, because didn't say anything about there being anybody else in the home,
Right.
or that they were visiting. They said that they were residents.
Wignan taxi boss.
Yeah,
And wife.
taxi. What did it
The
say?
owner of a UK taxi firm is suspected of killing his wife in the U.S. and turning the gun on himself in a murder-suicide shooting. They were found with gunshot wounds. It is said there were no other suspects. Mr. Ashcroft owns Pem Taxi in Wigan, and his 55-year-old wife were living in Simi Valley at the time of the shooting. Sergeant Mike Keller said deputies responded to a report of an attempted suicide at the property. They found a man and a woman. Mr. Ashcroft died at the scene. Yeah.
Okay, we just assumed he was visiting because he was born in Britain and owned a taxi service still over in Manchester.
He looks capable of doing that. She looks happy and attractive.
Well, usually happy and attractive means angry, jealous husband.
Somebody jealous. Yeah.
Did you see his cracked skull? That scar down the middle of his face?
Yeah, he's definitely
cracked after.
Yeah. Is there any other titles here that you guys want to read before we call it a night?
No, I can't read those anyway. On my phone.
Yeah,
Jumbala, bumbala, jumbala. Oh, by the way, Adam, you may or may not remember, but I know BB remembers. And when I say what I'm talking about, you'll be able to taste. Your memory tongue will be activated. Dolly's Stromboli.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember? Dolly
Oh, yeah.
Stromboli ad hoc. Did you ever
I-
have this?
I don't remember the Stromboli. I remember the Jambalaya, Bumbalaya, Bum Bum Bumbalaya.
Yeah. Well, Dolly Stromboli, that goes way back, like early 80s, late 70s, you know.
Yeah.
But I've
I
been
remember
making,
Texas Hash and Dolly
of course,
made something called Jambalaya, right? Did she not? Or
No, she
no,
made
Jambalaya, Bumbalaya. What did I say?
no.
Jambalaya, Bumbalaya, Bum Bum Bumbalaya.
It goes the Stromboli.
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 Oh, her Strombolis were the best.
There it is.
Yeah.
There
She
it is.
could cook. I mean, that Stromboli was pretty damn magical. We got to admit.
So I've made something that is mentally reminiscent of that flavor.
Of the
Okay.
Stromboli or the?
Of the Stromboli, and it's using faux meat,
I thought you said
faux
lasagna
bacon.
at the beginning of this. Did he say lasagna?
Did I
or
say
did
lasagna? Did I say
No,
lasagna?
No,
I
he
said
did
Stromboli.
Stromboli.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I heard lasagna in my brain for some reason.
Lasagna. You could
Stromboli, I
do it.
remember 100%. I don't remember
Yeah.
any Stromboli, but I remember the Stromboli.
There it is.
There it was. There it was.
So yeah, so using non-bread and faux bacon, you know, with the green peppers and the Parmesan.
Parmesan.
It's for the cheese.
You would have to. She minced
Did I say Parmesan? It's a provolone.
provolone.
Provolone, sure, yeah.
Monday for talking food, hun. Love you. Jafar sensor left.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to mince the green pepper and onion, and then she would. I think she sautéed them in butter before she put them in the wrap, and she would use the pastry puff things that you get in the, and she would spread those out. That's why they were so thin. You know, she would get that dough, the Pillsbury dough. Boy, it was already a machine. She would roll that out and then put the layer of the green pepper and onion sautéed with ham. What else? Mozzarella.
I don't know. Mozzarella, provolone, ham. I don't know if she did pepperoni or not. Was it salami?
What do you remember in it, bruh?
I don't remember pepperoni.
Salami.
Could have been salami, yeah.
Salami and ham.
Salami and ham.
What else?
Onions, green peppers.
And that's it. And cheese.
And cheese.
And cheese. It was freaking, and then it was rolled.
And I think
wasn't there some sort of wasn't there some sort of marinara sauce or something in there?
Maybe a light marinara. Yeah.
I think for dipping. I don't think she put it inside.
Yeah, I think it was dipping. I don't think it was inside.
Yeah.
Did I just?
Hi, Jeannie.
Did I just hang that up when I passed it?
No, we hear you.
Oh, son of a gun.
We hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, it's gonna come through the earbuds. I accidentally shut off the earbuds when I passed it over to Jafar.
We're good.
You can hear us?
Everything's good.
All right, I'll turn it up. Hi.
Jayo.
Hi.
Beyond.
I just wanted to say hey, and then I didn't mean to disturb it because I'm just gonna say hey, and then.
No, we're getting ready to wrap up anyway. We're getting ready to call.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. But that's good. You made the episode, so now you can make the credit sequence.
Right. Yeah.
Sweet dreams, guys. Love you.
We made of these.
Be
Love you.
safe out there.
But yeah, that was a pretty good little story. Some good experience.
Yeah, that was kind of that was pretty interesting. Oh, it says
Crazy
Finnish
another-
monka. It's supposed to say funka monka.
Stuff be happening on the road, man.
Corrected.
All right, guys. Well, hey, I'm glad you guys are doing well. It's great catching up. Love you. And we are 30 minutes over our allotted time limit. So at this point, BB, have you got any final words?
Oh yeah, I've always got final words.
Okay.
Lay it on us, man.
I can pick them up from a dictionary and throw them down.
You
I
do.
got all
You got
kinds
the
of
words.
words. I know all the words.
All
Tonight's
the
word of
words.
the day. Tonight's word is going to.
I'm scarred for life, but I'm set for life, and I'm set for life, but I'm scarred for life, and I'm coming at you. I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking psycho, fucking insane. That's the fucking chorus right there.
You nailed
That
it,
is
dude.
good.
You nailed it. You nailed it, and you visually transformed into fucking Joe Rogan there,
You
dude.
did.
You fucking,
Oh, Joe Rogan. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
you did. You visually transformed
That's
yourself into Joe Rogan. It was amazing.
Big room. You're watching the big